Greetings, everybody. Today I have a special treat on this episode of Reaction. I'm going to take a look at some games based on or around the Avengers for the upcoming movie this Friday. So this game is Captain America and the Avengers, and it was released in 1991 by Data East, who you may know from Battletoads. But it was an arcade game that was ported to various systems, including this version, which is the Super Nintendo. And this is actually me playing. I recorded both games today, and I didn't do too well. It's been a while since I played this game, and yeah, it's very simple and not gonna lie, not very good. So you can choose as Captain America, as who I am right now, Vision, Iron Man, or Hawkeye, and pretty much they all play exactly the same. You can punch. If you get close to a guy, you can throw him, like I'm, as you can see me doing. Um, and then you can also throw or shoot something. So with Captain America, I can throw my shield. With Hawkeye, you can shoot an arrow. It's all the same basically. For each level, you get a certain amount of lives. If you die, you can switch characters. And your life is right where up by the name there. It's kind of like a HP meter, I guess, but yeah. I'm just going to show you this very basic beginning here, and then hopefully beat this boss, and then we'll move on to the next game. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of an underwhelming game. Um, it's kind of hard but simple at the same time. The bosses aren't that challenging. You just kind of have to memorize the patterns. The hard part is the kind of stiff controls. It doesn't play that well, and the actual drone enemy types are kind of cheap. See, I can switch between whoever I want here. Now I'm jumping in as Hawkeye. But like the best part of this game is the opening, which I played just before I began talking. The really crappy Avengers, whatever. But I don't know. I have some fond memories, but I never made it that far, and probably won't make it that far in the future. Next, we have Marvel Superheroes: War of the Gems. This is a 1996 game developed just for the Super Nintendo by Capcom, who really needs no introduction. Anyway, this one is leaps and bounds better than the game I just did. For one thing, it's obviously 5 years later, and graphics have improved as well as, well, a lot of things. But yeah, you can. Well, let me talk about the story first. So there is these gems, and the Avengers must get them. Otherwise, they'll fall into the wrong hands. And the wrong hands being primarily, it seems Doctor Doom is one of the big ones in this one. But somehow there have been doppelgangers of all of the Avengers and other superheroes. Like we'll see, you might have seen Wolverine already fighting Captain America here. Um, but yeah, so you just gotta do missions, and oh look, there's a Hawkeye clone. Um, you There's a world map, and there's five playable characters. You can be Captain America, Spider Man, the Hulk, Iron Man, or Wolverine. And so you have the five people, and if one dies, you can just go back to the main screen, and you'll have to do the level all over again in order to fight the boss at the end. And if you beat the boss with your character still intact, like let's say I beat it with Captain America, and his life bar was half full or whatever. Well, you can still use Captain America and other missions, but his life gauge will be that half whatever. Now, in the levels, you can collect energy tanks that you can replenish your character's health in the menu screen. And you can also pick up, like that thing right there, that was like an item. You can collect items that let you do superpower moves. You can, eventually, after each boss, you get one of the gems. And they increase, like, jump ability as well as strength and also health and other stuff. The game, like most games from this era, is fairly short. There's about a little less than a dozen levels, and it's pretty hard. If you kill all 5 heroes, then it's game over and you gotta start over. There is a password input, so if you want to jump ahead, you can look on GameFAQs or whatever. But like the other Avengers game, the animations were pretty stiff, and if you get knocked down, especially the Hulk, it takes a while for the animations to pick back up again. It's a decent game, but not great either. But you know what will be great? I have a feeling that the Avengers is going to be pretty awesome this weekend. So I hope you enjoyed these games, and if you're looking for some other games inspired by the Avengers or what have you, then check out my post. Well, everybody, have a nice one.